Oh. There we go. Bit quieter over here. Oh my gosh. Hello. Oh. Triple fit. Oh, don't bring a triple, please. This warm, boys. The warm. Super thick of the oof. Hello, hello. You're here as well. Pog. David. Wex. Hello. Cement. That's fine. As long as it's not a triple cement mixer. A double. I don't know. Not my convoy. Right. I'm in Scania S this time. Almost the exact same setup. It hasn't moved a single mile yet. The counter is on 0. Daily cooldown. Oh, cheers. Oh, that's nice. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Juro, thank you for the oof. Hello. I've moved my little fan closer to me. So I don't know whether you'd be able to hear more of a breeze, because it's technically in line with the mic, but the mic's not facing it. It's a good enough mic to not pick that up. Oh well. Should be fine. Shout out to UX on Sim Radio, but they read everything out except that was UX. Oh. Why would you do that though? Huh? RTX voice. No, I'm not using RTX voice. The thing is, to set it up with this mixer, it doesn't work. The two won't work together. Unless you were to send it to OBS as completely separate channels. Which I don't. Hook up with Bear. What? When? Why? Oh yeah, they're still on. Okay. No, fuck it. I'll leave them on. And if you want to waste your points on them, then go ahead. There's no cam. Nazbog? Bossman with the oof. Bucus. Joey. Foxy. Hello. I suppose the other sounds will drown out the background of the mic a little bit. Let's hope we don't have a repeat of what happened last time. David. Yeah, this truck has a few less things on it. It doesn't have the interior either. Doesn't mean I'm not stopping using the interior. I just don't want every truck I have to have that interior. Say your name. Yeah, remember what happened last time we were here? Kappa, cough cough. Don't want that to happen again. But dives, I know that was good. You never know. I'm tired. I mean, I'm going to be more tired because this heat actually tires people out more. We had a nice, very heavy rainstorm earlier today. It lasted maybe 10-15 minutes. Did absolutely nothing. It works. Pog. Oh, is that your test? I see. There you go, there's an S there.
David, all the gyms around the backside, everything
Why does it look like I'm moving?
Whereabouts?
It was at the bottom on the right as I went snowboard.
How am I moving?
Yeah,
Fam.
he's slowly.
So is this place on a hill? Bruv.
Hopefully.
I would have hit the fence anyway. Roscoff. The port. Roscoff. I know, easy mistake.
Just made it.
I'm also testing out quality again, because, you know, I'm picky. K7? Nah. I'm not editing that much. No. I've already ruined my life in the fact of the local modded stuff. I don't want to cover a truck and stuff. Silver's not here yet. I don't know. Have to see.
Jim, just drive home, mate. No contact, no cousin.
Oh, we're in the middle. Ish. Drink driving Beano. Why? Go near the back, please. You're going to be driving. Drive better when I'm drinking. Oh, really? Maybe it's because there's not as much risk doing it in game. You know. It's nice and relaxing. Yeah, true, I suppose, but... Creeper, thank you for the oof. Hello. You at the garage? Is there even a garage here? It's not where we are anyway.
Hi guys from Chords.
Hello. It's fresh.
There's it. Yeah, that's not the garage.
SMH Elvis.
But yeah, you're in that lot, I see. Makes sense. I spawned there, then I teleported somewhere
Yeah,
else.
you see, collabs don't get to do event stuff, you know?
Move tag. Did he not listen first? Apparently he didn't listen? Okay. He loud. It's so annoying. My thing is almost off, and they are still loud. My number. 124. So loud. Told you. I told you. The conversation is not going to be anything useful. So. I'm stuck to my chair already, bruh. Oh, summer's nice in terms of the long days and that kind of stuff, but the heat is no. It's a letdown, really. It's annoying. Just over 1,000 kilometers, by the way. To where my job is. I've got a job. Don't know where the actual finish is. But we'll see. Dylan and LRX, hello. How are we doing, ladies? Just waiting on departure. And then we'll be on our way. Do I want to join? I don't know. It's up to you. You've got 8 minutes. Well, more like 10, 15 minutes because we're in the middle of the leaving order. So last time it took a long time for people to start leaving. Oh, Jonah. Hog. Yeah, that's until the lead leaves. Can't even speak. That's a nice colour. Amazing how I went immediately backwards there. And now I'm like stuck in the fence. Look at me go! I went forwards. I clearly went forwards. I wanted to park like that. Now I don't even trust this fence. Someone apart like that. Internet can't handle. I don't think mine can either. At this point, I don't know. But yeah, community contributor is green. It's members of the community that stream a lot or make videos and stuff like that. Help out the growth and enjoy the community, that sort of stuff. Fun fact, I was one before I got staff. Because you can't be both. Yeah, magic. So was Killer, I think. Oh, you know, because there is full. The space is full. There's only a limited amount of space in there. It's fine. I'm at the back of our lot anyway, so you know. Ugh. Don't invite randoms on the CB channel, for fuck's sake. Thank God it's off. Ah, people found me. Hello. The waiting time is a while. What, have you got that one on loop now? It's good, I've got plans for it. Oh, just you wait. Got plans for it. It's gonna be even better. I'm glad you like it. A lot of people seem to like it. Andy, Lou, and Simu, and Owen. You can see yourself. You in this mess somewhere? Oh, there's LOX. And Pog? How are we doing? Good day. Random people? Yep. Turn it off. Just turn it off. It's going to serve you no purpose anyway. How do I get in? Good question. Yeah, I don't know. You could ask Raymond if he's not AFK. So we'll cut through that way. It's GBU. Or quickly, like, respawn in here, maybe. Yes, Killer was there. A lot of primer there. Didn't you see my message? Your hello or what? To what? Oh, I don't blame you. Don't you worry. It's alright. Today's only going to be this for me. Yeah, I saw your message. Abouts. Next to Killua. If you see his name. Get the comms, nice. Candy, this is another kind of song you may like. Same genre. See? There's loads of it. I'm doing it right. It's been warm today, but I haven't done much. It's better clock over to 32 again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's not even the song. This thing breaks so easily. It's called 88 miles an hour disco. 88 mph. It's in the thing is in alpha anyway, so it keeps breaking. Maybe I need to refresh the cache on that layer. Beep, 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 beep. Will last hour and a half. It usually lasts about an hour and a half. We'll have to see, depending on how good people are at keeping their speed. Oh, here he is. Welcome. Still the wrong song. Amazing. You see me, Pog? There we come. All right. No need for the caps. Calm down. Calm down. I'm glad. Newest. I've seen little preview videos and stuff. I watched Toast's video on it. That looks quite nice. A lot of stuff. Not too far. Interesting. You may be near the front then. Seven. I have 9. Beat that. 10, Pog. There we go. Front person is leaving. From wherever they are. They might be the ones in the hotel, actually. Looks amazing. It looked good anyway. It looked amazing. That blue truck. Oh, the one up. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah. The orange people. Because you're in RTL, aren't you? Oh, no. That's different. You're in front of them. Yeah? Without moving the cam. In red. Okay. I think I see you. Good parking. Where? Yes. Yes. How did you do that? Oh, I see Owen. Ah, there you are. Oh, you're actually in a group now. Then no wonder I wouldn't have recognized you. The last time I saw you, you were not in a group. In a VTC. Hello, Sabbies. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Pet the Sabbies. Yeah, thank you for the oof. I need to pet the crew. Yeah. But maybe the high emote, but like without the hand, and just like patting that, maybe. Pet the Zabbies. Yes. He's a reckless guy. He is. He is indeed. He's lagging and he's drinking apparently as well. So take caution. And you should be fine. Not lagging. Well, beforehand you have done. You never know. It could be server lag sometimes. Yo, Harv, how you doing? You concentrate. Okay. Do you do that in real life as well? And Blues you. Oh, okay. So you two are like best friends now, so that's nice. Yeah, maybe an hour and a half. Near 2 hours. It's not usually 2 hours long. The streams may end up being 2 hours long. Let's put your app through. Nice. That'll be sorted in a few days, I'm sure. Or within a few days. 2 cans left. I mean, fair enough, yeah. Are they like cold drinks? Because then, yeah, that should be nice. You know, crack open a cold one. That's very nice. You don't want to buy any? Oh, that's good. You know, there are some that just want to buy it all the time and just have it as a normal drink. Like, as often as they drink water or something, which is interesting. Can't get on TMP. Is there an error? Or a crash thing? Or does it just not load? Lightweight 32.1 in a cold cupboard. Can stuff in the fridge? It's colder. It can work in the fridge. Also makes it extremely condensated. Check on wet weighing. 23. That's not very warm today. 69% though in wet weighing. Perfect. Screenshot that. Fatal error injection. I've had a few. I've also had one. I might have been one of the first people that saw the A crash message. Then someone else had it, and I'm like, that's what I had. And then now others are having it. 30.6. 13. I wish. How did you fix it? I just opened the game again. The injection thing, I don't know. Is that the long crash message? Are you loading the game in administrator mode? If you're not, you should. 26 outside. Fam, it won't even go below 19 overnight. Are you kidding me? $18. 93% humidity though. 30. Yeah, down south is quite warm. It's quite warm down here. Well, anywhere but Scotland is warm. South. IS? .9. That's lovely. Directly in the sun, changing a turbo. Jesus Christ. Lovely bit of sunburn. Missing file. Try doing the thing in your Steam library where you are verifying your game files. Try that. Then load it up again. Overalls, mask and glove. Good God, man. I get you. A lot of jobs require that. I mean, you know, the most difficult one to do in heat is probably being a firefighter, because you've got to be in layers of clothing and next to a fire. You know. Yeah. Blazing heat of several hundred degrees. Confusing sight. If it's a specific one, there is a thread somewhere on the forums that goes through every possible type of crash or error message. I don't know where it is. Oh, mystery! Hello, you've got nice tech. West US. 34. Welding is bad. Yeah, true. Oh, we're going. We're going. Wakey, wakey, cool sheeps. Sammy Pog. Kilowatt. No, he didn't. No. He's just driving with us. Wasn't on Discord. But yeah, it's in RLC's Discord. And it gets posted in mine now. Is it laggy? A bit. Oh, David's going in the back this time. Oh, boss man, come on. Oh, boss man. They're both lag. War by the east. I don't know. Climate. Come on, you two. Come on. Give up. I'm not even moving now. I'm rolling. Lovely 30 frames facing this way. You two, slow down. Slow down. You're trying to compete to be behind me or something. I may need to move the wheel down on this a bit. Haven't even reached 1 mile yet. Such a new truck. There we go, 1 mile. Hey. You accidentally sold it. Maybe you have it in a quick save somewhere or an auto save? Red log trailer. I don't know. I didn't see one. Oh, still only at 50. Oh, you definitely sold it. Okay. Well, well done then. Yeah, I've still got the old engine in this. I changed most of the things that I knew of. What did you do? How did you crash already? Oh, just noticed. Just looking at the minimap. I don't know who that is. When they get close, I might look. Slow down. Yeah, this was corners are full, you know. Gonna head off. No worries. Enjoy yourself. Hope you managed to cool down. I've just thought, like, the Scania, look, because I'm using the dark interior again, obviously. This isn't a custom one. It looks perfectly fine in a Scania because the Scania has that, and it looks good anyway. So it looks good with and without the interior. But after all the work that was put into making the interior work, I'd feel bad for not using it. Oh, that red log trailer. It's PD. ID 69. Don't mix a curry with one hand and drive. Oh, so you didn't hit me or anything? That's not random. I don't know why you bought that, you know. You can only make those one color, I think. You were mixing it. Okay, well, that's your fault then. Yeah. Well done. Encrypted, hello, how you doing? To what? Yeah. Yeah. It is. Same, exactly the same. It's way too warm. Just deadly out there, you know. It's painful. I think Bino will catch up, maybe. Where does it end? Toulouse. I don't know which industry, but Toulouse. Bottom of France. 28. Lowest it was today was maybe 24, 25? That's the lowest. And overnight it will, you know, still be around 20-ish. It's not nice. Next week or week after it should be colder. I hope. Because we'll eventually be turning into autumn soon. Rain tomorrow. Well, we had some today, but it didn't last that long. Well, we're still due thunder on Thursday again, so that should be exciting. It does. But how long would it last? That's the question. Thunder, yeah. We had like 1 or 2 rumbles today and a bit of rain that fell quite heavily but very quickly. And that was it. Rest of the year, imagine. Yeah, thunder's alright. It's lightning that's a bit wonky. It was just lightning, no thunder or rain. I saw that a few years back. There was like some sort of massive lightning storm in a very specific spot that like really quick pulses of lightning. Couldn't hear anything. No rain, no nothing. It was just lovely weather. Just that there happened to be lightning in the distance. Really weird. You think of that, Sanders? It's not what you do. True. That's the unfortunate bit in the case of thunder and anything loud. Like, they get annoyed with fireworks. Yeah, which you shouldn't do, but I mean, you really can't do anything about thunder, sadly. I don't know how it's possible to sort of train the dog to not worry too much. Then again, even we know what thunder is, but then when it's a bit too loud and a bit too close, you're like, oh. Like, oh god, that was close. It's got used to it a bit. Oh, good. I mean, yeah, like, you know, if you hear like a few quiet ones and then suddenly a really loud one, yeah. You'll freak out a bit. If it sounds like it's above your house or something. I think we all will. They fixed the... As humans. Oh, yeah. Even I would comment on that. If I hear a really loud one, yeah. We do that. It's a natural thing anyway. When you hear any loud sound, you're like, what the fuck was that? Typing things you can type, not being in theatre mode. I haven't had that. Only recently re-enabled FFZ as well. Frank Z. Because that had a weird issue. For a tiny minute. Maybe I set a setting wrong or something. White dot. None of the white dots near me are you. No. I don't know where Prime is in this order. It's one of the Delta Ball. I've never seen that Delta Ball before though. That's interesting. second. But we're nowhere near you. We're not second. We're like 6th. I don't know. And be online after 6. It's very suspicious. Where are they from? What 6 is 6 for them? Oh, UK. Yeah, that's fishy. I tell you what, this stuff that they give you better be goddamn good. Not only for the price that you've done, which seems very decent, but for the amount of time. Person in front game crashed. Nice. Again, if it was me, look, I know you don't have really have a time frame, but you kind of do. Like, soon. Because you claim you haven't streamed until you've until it's been done, right? Gonna tell him not to lag. No. No, you just have to put up with it. That's how lag works. Oh, you have? Oh, okay. I was just gonna say, like, if you didn't and you were waiting for it, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't. Hello, Luke. How you doing? If we're going at a steady pace, never mind. That would be fine. Yeah, that was a very quick beer back, wasn't it? Photos soon, please. Is there gonna be a media boy somewhere? Oh, he's gone. And back over to the other side again. Lovely. They need more of those. Actually, they need some of those where, like in Pro Mods, where you have to go completely off the road itself. Like the one we did in last 2 convoys. That'd be nice. On the sort of dirt tracks they add themselves. Stream ending soon. You don't want anything to do with it at all. Good. Good. I mean, yeah. To some it's a lifestyle. To others it's a phase, I suppose. I think you've outgrown your phase. And anyone that's not in the same phase, you know, doesn't get it, so. Oh, they made me jump somehow. Cheers, Max, for doing that. People around you. Yeah, there's always people that like it. Yeah, you can like whatever you want, yeah. Like, just because you've now, you know, don't. Like, it doesn't mean that they should. Yeah. No problemo. Cheers, boy. Keep me alert. Technically, anything could be a phase. Anything you like. People grow out of stuff all the time. Kulk. That was a good one. That was a very good one. 61 now. Jesus. But it was weird. Yeah, but that's what happens when people don't understand things anyway. You see? technically what you're doing now, the kind of phase you're in now, is weird to some other people, you know? Bit weird. But, whatever. You can have your own thoughts. Crazy Syrup Guy, hello. That's a name I haven't seen in a while, I think. A name like that would stand out. Need to adjust my mirrors more. Shouldn't really be able to see that much of the truck. We use C, Celsius. I believe it's only America that uses F. Maybe a few other places. Would have saved 2k. See? Yeah, to be fair, you remember the things that you were showing me before? Some of them were like censored and some of them were not. You showed them to me and I'm like, the drawing style is good, but what I'm seeing is insane. You know? That's what I thought every time. 115F. See, I don't know what that is. That's an insanely high number. There should be some average numbers to convert, I think. Like 30 Celsius should be around maybe 46. I thought so. Should be like maybe 80, 90 Fahrenheit, I think. 100 and... Jesus. Yeah, but yeah. Where are you if it's 46 where you are? How are you alive? Texas. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it does get quite warm down there. Texas. 34. Maybe he's protected. No AC as well. What? What are you? Are you surrounded by fans then? Wrong spelling of Fahrenheit. Yeah, they do. I know they do. Custom flag. Yeah, you like it? And custom cup. I don't have my own custom phone yet. Is that impossible to edit? Probably. Have like my Spotify page or something up and on the phone. That'd be funny. Hit the screen. No, I don't. I mean, I don't want to do it myself. Goddamn. Yeah, but sadness. If he's in Texas, then I would, you know, I'm not surprised it's warm. It's only a random question because the fact that I've put it over there this time and not like right in front of me, it's not a big deal. Not where I'm at. It's just impressive that you're managing to survive it. Even barely surviving, you know. You might be surrounded by a wall of fans or something, like drenched in ice. God knows. That's what I would do. Any ideas? Yeah, I wouldn't like threaten in the sense that, you know, like evil. You would say that it has taken far too long and they still seem to be slacking with it. You might as well say like, have they actually done it or not? But you want like a strict message. Getting your CDL. No. That was the truck license thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Bad news, someone just rammed you. Well, where are you? Oh, by the way, benefit of it being an S, the super badge is now above the bull bar, not behind the bull bar. In a bathtub of water and ice. God damn. Yeah, but wouldn't the ice melt quite quickly? I haven't had a bath in years. That makes me sound really dirty, but I'm not. Just don't have a bath. Takes too long. Vampy Pog! And Ozy. Why are you reversing? Dirty, but did they have a bath here? I just have a shower. Might need a shower, actually. Definitely do need one. How are we doing, lads? Dirty boy, shut up. Ice cold water. Yeah, but again, it's warm, so the ice would melt after a while. I know it would still be cold. No, I said bath, not shower. No. We were talking about this, Mr. Syrup guy in the chat is currently sitting in 46 Celsius weather, and he's watching the stream while in a bath of ice water. And I was saying I haven't had a bath in years. 46, I know. Texas, he's from. I'm like, oh, not surprised. The weather thing says it's 34 in Texas, but maybe his particular area, like suburb or something, you know, is warm. So I'm not surprised. Wither, what's the temperature where you are? Because you're American, aren't you? I may have just got that wrong. If you're still here. Because he originally came in saying it's 100 and God knows what Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is. North America. Yes. Oh, hello. Careful. So you did lag there. 115. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And then you said 46. I'm like, jeez. 34. So yeah, what's the temp where you are? With a in Fahrenheit, if you must say it that way. 33. Oh, I'm actually approaching that at the moment. Inside. C. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't understand if it was Fahrenheit. It's big read. Oh, don't paste what you're gonna say. Don't do that. If we're flying 34, 20. Just about the snow. Yeah, if it was 32 Fahrenheit, yeah, I'd be a bit concerned. That's like nearly 0, isn't it? Celsius? No. You don't have to be specific. No. I know Texas is massive. But it's known for being a very warm, you know. Shot spot. I thought you were followed. I don't recall your name. Unlike a few people that have been in here recently, they've only just followed, which is, I don't know. But thank you for the follow. Regardless. Not to worry. Used to be in course. Did you have a previous name that we may know you by? Then they changed the age requirement. Ah, that must have been a while back then. Were you in it before they closed last year? Just your spot. It's a bit bipolar. Oh. Oh, you were? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't in it back then. There we go. I'm just reading it in my head. Kept saying they're ready to send and it never happened. Yeah. Like, it's basically, you without threatening, you're saying, I need the things done. No, not to Pokemon. No. I was? No, I wasn't in a VTC. This is the only VTC I've been in. Well, not the only, but in many, many years. Yeah. Only other one I've been in is ETR, which was like 2017, 16, 15 maybe. Close to full body VR. Jesus Christ. What kind of shift you play in VR? VR chat or what? He was in Viva. Fuck off. I have my own boys. Viva. No, I was not in Viva. Where's he get that from? ERP. I don't know what that is. Beat Saber. Nice. Progression from Osu, I suppose. And VR chat. Nice. Viva boys, like budget Viva. Now, we've beaten Viva before. It's good. It is good. Obviously, roleplay. Whoa, hang on. No, I'm sure it doesn't mean that. It is better, yeah. Well, it's basically like 3D Osu, isn't it? Stuff comes towards you. I've never experienced what VR actually feels like. It's one thing to look at the screen and you see the kind of the person moving, but to have it right in front of you must be something else. Oh, it is erotic. Why? What? Actually, don't explain. Please don't. We're a family-friendly stream here. Please don't. Not going to ask. Why? In VR as well. Oh, God. I don't want to know. It's full of that. Yeah, they do that anyway in VR chat, I know. But the fact that there's a thing dedicated to it? Self-explanatory. It is indeed. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. That's probably one of the most common things VR is used for. As well as probably the prawn entertainment industry. Kappa. Creeper and Adrian, thank you for the oofs. Welcome to whatever this chat is. Zombie, yes. What, back when he was in the VTC? Yeah, that was a while back. He's been gone for a while. Phantom Sense. He left. Oh, I think there were some complications or something. So, that's the last I heard of him. Yeah, he's been gone for a while. He hasn't been in this edition of the VTC. Complications. Yeah. God, the hearts, man. Jesus Christ, that's really hard to read. We don't want to get on after 6. Yeah, and then nothing else. Nice. Internal. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the phantom feeling thing is the same kind of thing that people feel, like, biologically anyway. Like, if you lose your arm... I'm going to turn this really gruesome real quick. If you lose your arm, for some reason, you can still feel the kind of rough location of where things would be, or where your fingers would be, from when you had your arm. It's weird. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, because you are tricking your brain into thinking it's real, like real. So, yeah, that you can feel things. That's what VR is used for anyway. People essentially manipulate the neurons or something in the brain, and it's a science thing. To make people feel stuff. To give them certain sensations back. Rage. Candy, what's up? Calm down. Don't scream. There's no point screaming and then not saying why you're screaming, okay? I don't know where Silver is. And as for convos, too many. The truck company, you can. I don't know where the link is for it. Exclamation mark VTC. Might be that. Doing food at the moment. Now, and not 6. That's a very strange 6. Only now doing food, goddamn. That finger tracking. Oh. I'm assuming you use that quite well. That didn't even work. Never, please don't do that. The fuck is that? Hello. I am in the convoy, yes. Of course we are. Back to doing it weekly. It's Shrek. It doesn't work. It is not. My chats in either of the programs are not the same size, so it just spreads it out. Doesn't work. I mean, if that's on Discord, you could be like really cheeky and put a one of those gifs of. There's a gif of what's her name, Judge Judy, or whoever her name was, like tapping her watch to say like, "Fucking come on, hurry up." Is impatient. True, it doesn't take however long it's taken between replies of something. That's completely different. Sorry. How long's it taken? A few months? 14 weeks. Calm down. So let's say you say hello to a nice woman, and 14 weeks later she says hello back. You tell me you wouldn't be impatient? You kidding me? At that point, you wouldn't even reply if it's taken that long. We never say hello. Oh, right, okay. So how do you get women then? You know? At least she said it. Yeah. But surely there'd be something in your mind that would go, why now? Put it on Tinder. Yeah, but you're a ladies' man then. Jesus Christ, boy. All that swiping every day, all day, every day, and you just ignore them. What is women? Magic. No one knows how they work. It's incredible. Only just finding out the technology of how to do that. Fuck you. Send an app. Nice. The HR peeps in a few days will probably message you. I'm not one of them. Sim to music. Ah, see, Candy, I think the term there is a fan. That's what that means. Ah, technically, you'd be a simp if you would actually buy it. Because who buys music nowadays, you know? Big fan, Alex. How you doing? HRRT, shut up. You know what? Ask David. Spam David and he'll do it. There you go. He's neither. (32 CFR). It is quite warm. Yeah. It's warm. It's 32.9 in my room at the moment. Though it's been like that since the start of the convoy, so it's pretty consistent. Not good. Besides that, yeah, not too bad. I haven't done much today, as normal, because can't really do much when it's that warm. Praying for colder weather. COVID? That's still around, you do. Oh, hello, Knight. Welcome back. Oh, it's going good. 300 miles left. I've done 324 in this truck. Because I started it with absolutely nothing. Turo doesn't make sense. So this is what Turo's like, which is quite funny. Like, I wonder if Turo's ever had like an actual deep conversation with someone that makes sense. If he has, how would you know? You know? How would you know when he's actually being deep and sincere? Not on the internet. No, I wouldn't blame you. Wouldn't that be nice? Like, I'm sure you have that side to you. You're probably like a full-on therapist or something in real life. We just see the absolute opposite online. I'd hope you're not. Yeah, what happens if when you meet any of us? How would we know it's you? You've got to say something stupid so that we know it's you. Heading rid of tailgaters. Brake check them. Don't do that. Talk completely BS. No. That's what Turo's good at. Have to hide. Ah, of course. Right. Okay. That's his equivalent of like built-up rage that you can't say to someone. I am Turo. Well, he could, but you know, we don't know what he sounds like, so how would we know? Haven't heard their voice. We've heard Sammy's very, very briefly. I think he said hello a few times. That was very nice. Haven't heard Vampy. Haven't heard Turo. Haven't heard many others. Have you finished them? Finished what? What is that on about? Music? Or are you still on your art stuff? The comms. Oh, that's what you said. Ah, I see. There's 3 different VTCs there. There's Falco, Pog. Bit of Prees, bit of AHL. What the fuck is going on? On his neck. Oh, I see. Now, what he's going to do is he's going to have a picture or a t-shirt with his, if you've seen his Discord picture, a t-shirt with that on it. Yeah. No, apparently this person doesn't do refunds. If they have apparently started the work, they don't do refunds. But then again, how would you know? The good thing is that a commission artist usually gives a draft of how something's going. Like a little update just to say, you know, I've done this. Started this. I assume they haven't done anything. A minute ago. No. I turned my head a minute ago. Samus, we were talking about, like, speaking. Like, how would we know Turo is Turo when we meet him? And then I referenced the fact that you've spoken before. Very briefly. A red truck. Well, there are quite a few of them. They've been 14 weeks to just send you anything. Yeah, you see? Like, the ones that I've used to do the emotes and stuff, what they do is, like, within a day or so, they do, like, because it's a team, it's not one person, they do, like, a little draft of how it's going. Because they do revisions. Which is something that this person should do. Some of them have limited amounts of revisions, some of them have unlimited. For hours. That's years ago, boy. I don't know what you sound like anymore. No offense. I don't know what many people sound like anymore. I'm sorry. It's been a while. I don't think there'll ever be a reunion. Really, because people are doing their own things now. Imagine if somehow they had a reach of, like, can we have people from 2015 get back on the server at this time? Catch up, you know. That'd be amazing. Always be at home. Oh yeah. It's been a part of my life. For a while. Under a third of my life now. Still gone. He still messages me. He talks about coding and other stuff he's been making. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Yeah, I have heard your voice. You've spoken several times. It's not what I thought. Again, people just think that someone sounds like something else, but they don't. Rename. From donations, yes. But you do have the ability to change that, by the way. And there are many people that have done that through that, but I'm not going to use that information anyway. Still admin. There's manager. There's two now. Managers. Imagine. The equivalent of co-owner, because I know they didn't like the word co-owner. 2 months. No one's going to beat me yet. I don't know who's in second place. Without leaving. Never guessed my name. I've always wondered, you know. Like, we know it's not David. It wouldn't be David. That's too easy. There's too many Davids. Wouldn't stab you in the back. Like, this is how I think of it. Like, if I was to know your name, full name, for example, what good would giving someone else the name do? Does that even make any sense? Like, that makes no sense. I don't know why you just give that out. Like, by the way, this person's called this. Cool. And then the other person's probably going to forget it anyway. Stupid. John? Yeah, he could be a John. John Garside. That's a good name. Hmm. Unless that's not his last name either. Hmm. Yeah, Nether's been there for a while. But again, consistent. Like with that, but I took, when I was visiting people, I was like ever so slightly inactive. I never retired at all. He never did. Wow. He might be there then. He's getting there. Mine was coming up for... How long would it have been? Like 7.25 years? No, I don't, it's 8 years plus. Staff-wise, anyway. I think. It was from 2012. Long time, though. Good luck to anyone beating that. It was October 22nd, 2019. I remember when I left. I don't remember when I joined the team. Because I screenshotted the last message I ever sent. It was sad. I shed a tear that day, not gonna lie. Imagine. And then reading people's messages. That was another tear. Good times. Well, OZ isn't. The A with the circle above it is. Boy. Consider to try hard. Why? Do you sweat the games that you play? Is that why? Isn't the real name? So your name isn't actually Ozzy? What the fuck? We're finding out all this information. John Sideguard. Yes. Can you rename yourself that on April Fools? And see how many people you can confuse? David, not Bina. Do a bunch of punishments. Do you know what made me feel like really bad when I was doing it? I was there for like the 1 or 2 years that I wasn't doing anything because I was doing this. I actually forgot how most of the system worked. Because I was too familiar with this system. I know it's not April. In April. That'd be good to do. But I didn't know what punishments were. Like the appeal system on JNH, if it hasn't changed, is ridiculous now compared to this one. Because anyone can reply to it. Instead of the one that banned you. Ban lengths, punishment lengths, warnings. There's no warning system on here yet. So it was difficult. I was so absorbed into this that I just forgot how to do it on there. And I just felt bad because I was such a high up rank. You know. I feel bad, man. So I know this inside out now. Audiobook. Yeah, I never did that. I haven't done that yet. Someone there, I was messaged. I was never given what I was supposed to read out. By the way, I don't know if that's still a thing. I'd be up for it. I'm getting paid good dosh, you know. Oh, Sabby, you got a bit already, Sabby? Oh no, that's alright. Yeah, I know. I'd read it. I'd read like a simplified version of it. I'm not reading it out word for word. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there was a time where, like, when I was really active and into it, I probably had the most punishments of anyone ever. Like 5-figure amounts of bans or something like that, you know. Loads and loads. I can't tell you how much I have here, but it's quite a few already. I think it was him that messaged me anyway. Originally. You need your approval of the backgrounds. Mod Plus has changed a lot. Is it like actually distinct now, and instead of just a bit higher than Mod, like with a few other things? Could build some places. Damn. If I was to ever rejoin, I'd have to do it completely from scratch because the system is different. You can't just rejoin as the higher rank you were. Same we're doing it here. But there's too much time into this now. I wouldn't have time for that. I don't play the game much consistently anyway. Minecraft not, you know. No, I may not even be a good mod anymore. No. I've had my time. I've left my legacy. I'm an icon. My name lasts through the ages. Throughout those years. I'm in fucking spawn, that's enough. Until they change the spawn again. I may come on and see that again later. That's nice. Electric. That's the name I haven't seen in a while. Yeah. What was it? Oh, what is it? Electric Demon or something. Was that it? We're having two conversations again here. I know. Get obsessing. Then Candy's talking about their dilemma with their stuff, and then Turo and Ozzy are arguing about what sounds Finnish. So, whether his name is actually Finnish or not. It's just an average stream, really. Yeah, hey Vabby, how you doing, man? How's life? Together. Socks in the fridge. I didn't want you to go that far. Jesus. What kind of a question is that? If it made them cold, but not rock solid, yes. You could probably do that and it would feel quite nice. I was most likely to hop in a voice chat. What do you mean? I was in quite a few voice chats. He puts them in the fridge. Ew. Where else would you put your socks? In a drawer? Where they go? Even better, if it's that warm, don't wear socks. What the fuck? I'm not having sweaty socks. Wouldn't talk. Yeah, some didn't. I remember the meetings. Those were interesting. No socks? Yeah, you mad, bruh? Got none on right now. Why the hell would I wear socks in 33.1 Celsius? Get them to talk more. I mean, don't pressure them. That's the worst thing someone needs. Don't, like, pressure them to talk more. Maybe give them things to talk about that they can talk about. So they open up by themselves. Did he there? 100 and something in shoes? Yes. Do you? Or do you not? Okay, good. Yeah, we're not... Psychopaths, man. What about sandals, Turo? Socks and sandals? You that kind of guy? Shoes and socks. Yes. Socks and sandals? Why? Why? What about flip-flops? Do you own a pair of flip-flops? I don't know what you would call them. Slides. What the hell is that? Slides? Are they basically flip-flops what I'm talking about? The ones that make a flip-flop sound when you walk? That's why they're called that. I'll explain it. Is it the... Oh, it's not the one where you have, like, the bit connecting the top and the bottom via, like, between your big toe. It's not that. It is. No, yeah, for you, yes. I'm on about what with a... He said socks and slides. I'm like, what's a slide? Other than the thing you slide down. You know, language barrier. Is it like a like a sandal then that you just slip on and off? Isn't that what some of them are anyway? Kind of. Without the leashes. Single strap. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could wear socks with that, but kind of why would you? If it was at 35, that's humidity for you. Yeah. I can't do it as fast as he can. I don't know how you do that. Yeah. Yeah, we're not doing the weeb. Yeah. By the way, we're doing the, you know, the dock one. Unless maybe you are, Vamp, because you're probably turning into a weeb. The amount of times you sent it to Jiro. Creating it. No, we're not. No. It's just when you're in a line of people and not everyone's doing the same speed, you know. Stop, start. There's a lot of people in this line. It's like real world traffic. The emotes, lol. Enjoy that, Nightblade. I kept them on because I couldn't be able to turn them off. So enjoy wasting your points and nothing will happen. Ween? What you mean I ween? There's no mod. No, the sound doesn't, sadly. No. Actually, I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, no, I know why. Yeah. Because the layer that it's in is disabled as well. Stopping the highway. I mean, normally, yeah, I'd get it doesn't. We're the only ones on the server, though, so it's fine. I mean, we could stop and take a picture if we wanted to. Lovely little lake down there. River. Video download was cancelled. What? Nice one, Sadness. If you tried to floor it. Well, you see, this is where my role comes in handy. I'm an admin, so if I did it, all they would do is be like, what are you doing? You know? If I wasn't, and I overtook, I'd be kicked. Because you're not supposed to overtake in a convoy. See? But then why would I overtake? Why am I going in a rush? If I overtook now, what's the point in doing it now? Why wouldn't I have just not been in the convoy? You know? Why am I in a rush? We've been hurtling it down for quite a bit of this. Totally fine. What's the goal? Think of it like one of those tycoon type games. I don't know if you've ever played any form of tycoon game where you're running your own business. But specifically trucks. So you're making money, delivering jobs, unlocking garages in various cities, expanding with your empire. You can hire virtual people to drive for you, that kind of thing. And in multiplayer, it's kind of like other people in an actual company. So like a real world one, just in the game. Doing jobs. That's why multiplayer is so appealing. And probably because it's the best truck sim of all the truck sims. That's why, back to Twitch. Really? Finally? When? Did he post it today? Because he's been teasing with GIFs over the past few weeks. He's good on Twitch. He was good on Twitch. That was his home. Interaction. Yeah, for sure, yeah. I suppose it's a compromise because people like this game can be modded quite a bit in terms of vehicles, scenery, customization, because you can tune the truck a lot. In multiplayer, you can't do it too much with mods. You can only do it with DLCs. But in single player, you can. So it's, you know. Do you either want freedom to make your truck look whatever you want, or real people? Maybe one day you'll have both. I don't know. In both ways, it feels real. So, really nice. Obviously, for a new player, it sounds strange. Like, everyone that's come into the stream and says, so what do you do with the game, you know? I explain it, and then I get the feeling that in their head they're just like, I mean, okay. Trucks, though? Really? And then maybe they just leave or something, you know? You'd have to play it to find that out. That's what. You are Snake? Why? Chiro, go to get some water. Yes. I think you need some. Hydrate yourself, it's good. Reminder to everyone, if you have water near you, please drink. Don't want to overheat. Swimming around. Don't do it. You need friends. Oh, yeah. But the community itself is very good, so you can make friends on it. And that's also why many people join these types of groups in the game. That's why all of us look the same. It's like a snake. Your badge just keeps disappearing. VR chat is kind of like a free-for-all. There isn't really a point to it, if that makes sense. You just join rooms and lobbies and just talk to people. A game with a point is... yeah, it's VR chat. You just chat to people in VR. It doesn't have a point. Games with a point make more sense. That one is too open for role-playing, yeah. You can make it real, but at the end, there's no end goal in it. Really. Then again, there kind of isn't in this one, really. I mean, other than discovering the entire map, that's the kind of goal. But then you can keep going after that. So there's not really a goal. Trusted member. Ooh. Yeah, but then you can keep going. You know? It's not like one of these games where the moment you complete it, you go back to the title screen and then the credits roll and stuff like that. That's how you know you complete the game. Because you don't have the thrill of completing the game. In any way. Some like that. I don't know. $52 quid. 52. Complete all the Steam achievements. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah. Still don't know. The credits are really long, actually, by the way. People have, like, actually sat through all of them. It's a really long story in the credits. I can hear seagulls outside still. But, even in that game, despite it being so open and adventurous, you can technically complete it. But then you can keep playing. Abby's cousins, Morgan. Oh, we're here. That's why it's laggy. Oh, God. I need to deliver it somewhere. I don't know where. Just look at the quality of that tree. It's ridiculous. How the truck looks so good, but then that tree is disgusting. Please, SCS, please. Scenery update. How do they have the power to do that? They physically scan the trucks so they are as accurate as possible, full scale, all that kind of stuff, but you can't make a tree not look 2D. Really? Like that, all these bushes and stuff, they rotate with you. Come on. God damn. In a thunderstorm, Monka. Not a story mode. Yeah, but in other games like that, like you play through a game of sorts. It's not so open that you just do anything you want. Scan a tree. like if people are doing that in Minecraft, like there are resource packs now in Minecraft that are photorealistic. You can do it in this game, for God's sake. Have done. Yeah. See? But this game would run so poorly in multiplayer if that was the case. All the stuff they have to render on ground level. It's unbelievable. What they need is the scenery engine, whatever the engine that the hunter uses for their scenery. Because that's beautiful in this game. Then it will be the best sim in the world. Hands down. This is a nice one. Faded Secrets. Thunder is loud, yeah. No shit. It is literally vibrations breaking the sound barrier. Something like that. That's pretty damn loud. Technically, lightning makes a sound as well, apparently. Oh, nearly 50k. Oh, nice. Is that sarcasm? Or was it nice and refreshing? I suppose if you go for a walk at this time of day. Yeah, it's not too bad. Thank you for 6 months, Tomato Team. Goddamn. Enjoy your new badge. If it updates. It is at this hour. No, I don't blame you. It's very nice. Comes on the ground. It does. Have you seen, what was it? The Slow-Mo guys did a video on that. He goes from bottom to top in, like, no time at all. Very quick. And then, like, it has these sort of feeler things that go to the ground, which is why you see so many spikes coming off it. And then the main zap is the quickest way to the ground. For some reason. Which is fascinating. Oh, we're finishing in Wilnet. Oh, that's even good. Even better. What was your BHV? I need to go to Wilnet. It is a cute teddy. What's the teddy's name? Is it named Teddy? We all had a teddy that was named Teddy. Come on. Even good. Did I say that? What? You didn't? Oh, man. What was your teddy's name, huh? A bunny called Bunny? There we go, see? Still have it. Teddy called Gary, Teddy called Dog. For fuck's sake, man. Jesus. Well, Teddy called, you know, or any form of toy called Fluffy. That's a good name for a toy. Or a pet. Yeah. Got a really fluffy dog? Call it Fluffy. Amazing. Paul Vampy doubling. Oh, hello, Plum. My first toy, I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Winnie the Pooh toy. I had that for years. Then I had a little Rupert the Bear. Anyone remembers Rupert the Bear? That was nice. That's probably the oldest thing I'd ever had at that time. It's like... It's so old. It was very special at the time. It wasn't even a big one. It's like a really, like a, It's pretty much about the size of an iPhone now. Height-wise. It was very nice. It still exists. Toys do, I'm sure. I don't think the cartoon does. The original cartoon. Sun is really pretty. Wait, it's sunset, isn't it? Yeah, it's still light outside, so it's sunset. What time is sunset today? Oh, we're approaching it. 10 minutes for me. Is sunset? What the fuck are you doing? Church clock look red. Jesus Christ. Monkey. Where am I going? Oh, I have to go in the corner? I'm going to freak him out by going in the corner. We're not even going that way, are we? Thought not. I'll TP. The game kicked you? Oh no, man. Are we going here? What's the point? Where are we going? Oh, we're looking around to trade orcs or something. What are we doing? I was confused there. Like, were you going down the road to the industry or something? Nope, back on yourself. We are literally going in a circle. Because don't these two roads connect? Yeah, they do, but you can't go that way. So we're going around that way. Like a snick. Slithery snick. I suppose it avoids traffic jams. A massive bottleneck somewhere. Few Delta boys in there. For some reason, one random Prime person in there. I'll just go further away from my destination. Let me deliver. Ah, it is trade-offs, you see, round the back. Oh, Pog. Wait, did Turo lose all his points, or is he begging? He's in here waiting for us. He lost his points. Well, that's a shame. I'm just trying not to hit David. Right. Hello. Come to join these people. Sorry, Dave, I'm leaving you. I'm joining RLC now. Where are we? You nothing. You misheard me again. What is this? Why are you parking here and not on the back row? Oh, what the fuck? Bruv. Oh, that might just be enough room. LOX, don't you fucking dare. Don't you do it. His truck looks so empty with none of the parts that we see. I may have to go like that. There you go. That'll do. What you two could do is park along the back fence, if that makes sense. Like this fence here. So that if you were to take a pic from David's end, it would look better. Truck and job info. You mean the thing on the right? Is that what you mean? How hot? 33.4 in my room. It's going up. Yeah, the overlay. That's trucky overlay. I wonder what you meant. Like, you'll have truck and job info. I'm like, wait a minute. Bino, not like that, boy. You're too big to fit in that corner. That's nothing. Sorry, Mr. Australia. Or New Zealand, same thing. So, I know. It's nothing. It's something for us. It's definitely something for us. It's horrifying in this country. Bino, I don't think you're going to be seen in the photo now. If you're in that corner. Hey, debate, dude. It's getting louder. It's getting closer. Storm's moving. 28 average. Maidstone 28.3, you see? You live in Maidstone? Or not? Hmm. I mean, I can see myself. I think that's me. Yeah, I'm on the end, yeah. Twenty, god damn. Ladies, please. And I think one from over. I don't know whose trailer this is. Oh, it's Bino's. Of course he is. That'll do. 3 different perspectives. No, don't worry. 13? What? How is it that cold there? 17? Alright, don't brag. For some reason, it's just really cold in Scotland, and then the moment you cross over the border, it's warm all the way down to where I am. Magic, really. Isn't cold. Well, it's not deadly hot either. Boy, that's my point. I am melting in almost double that, okay? I have double what you have. Has Wet Wang warmed up? Oh, it has. A hazy. Ah, let's see. 600 miles. So? Do I care? It's quite far. You could be drastic weather difference, you know? I could be having an earthquake or something and you wouldn't feel it. It's gone up. Yes, that's what happens. That was Pog. That was very nice. I do like the sped in that one. There's quite a good sped near the end. Well, halfway to the end.